I really want to talk about, of course, breakup, and I really want to talk about how to start feeling better and how to stop feeling bad after the breakup. And today I will be sharing 4 strategies. It's not gonna be long, so stay along, walk around, have a tea while watching this, because I really don't like mumbling around. I like to go straight to the point with some examples, and I guess we can start. So when I'm saying that after the breakup we tend to feel bad, what I'm actually talking about is these moments when we wake up and we don't really want to go from the bed. When we walk throughout the city to the bus stop, to the car, to the shop, and everything around just looks great. When we are not interested, we don't have the mood, we don't feel uplifted. Where everything is looking like without colors. This feeling down, and you need to do something about it. And there are strategies what to do about it to start feeling better, and I will share 4 of them today. And actually this is also useful not only after the post-breakup period. Of course, examples in the context comes from the breakup stage, but it's also useful for anyone feeling bad or having this mood when the mood goes down, periods of life too. So strategy number 1. After my breakup, I was having a job where there was actually no dress-up code. Maura says hi. Hi Maura. If you have questions, you can drop. Yeah, so I was working at the job where there were no, it was still not a quarantine yet, so I was still going to the office, and there was no dress code or anything, so it didn't matter whether I'm with a jumper, trainer, sneakers, or with a dress. Didn't really matter. And after the breakup, of course, more and more times I was choosing, as everyone else is really starting to choose more and more, to go with jumpers, usually black, gray, to feel invisible so that nobody would touch you, nobody would talk with you. But there were moments when I was like, okay, this is board of advisors meeting, and maybe I should, fix my hair, maybe I should brush my hair, maybe I should put some makeup, maybe I should put some kind of dress and everything. And from time to time, when I started to feel the difference, how we feel with the jumper and how we feel with the dress, how we feel with makeup versus no makeup. And what they understood is that I feel so much better when I'm with the dress, with the makeup, when my hair is brushed. And I was like, wait, why is it so? What I understood is that when I'm having makeup, when I look better than usual, my posture changes. When I'm with the dress or makeup, I don't go like that or something. I'm like, straight up, usually or high heels or something, straight back, stronger and everything. And I was like, okay, these dressings ups, this looking better technique really works for me to lift up my mood. And only afterwards I realized that it's even science proved that posture is psychologically related with our nerve system, with how we feel. Meaning, it really depends on your power, on your posture. So strategy number 1 is change posture, have power posture. Usually people choose to have posture which is called like a Superman, because it's really hard to feel down, to feel sad when you're back straight up, legs not crunching, not anything, not on one leg, not on another, but really strong, really sturdy, back straight up, head lifted a little bit up, arms strong. It's really hard to say, oh my god, I'm so not happy. When I'm saying that, it even now looks like that I'm being skeptical or something about it, right? But if I would be like, oh my god, I'm so not happy, if I would be like that, like my back like that, you would maybe even believe me that I feel like that. So strategy number 1, if you feel bad, change your posture. Even for a few minutes, this power posture of Superman, it works really well. Now the second thing is that after the breakup, I got really into a lot of online courses, personal development books, podcasts, and so on and so on. And I actually was in one of the courses which gave me an exercise. It was actually Lisa Nichols' course. She's really good about self-esteem, so go follow her on social media. She's really master on this topic. And her suggestion of the exercise was to write down on the mirror 3 things that uplifts you. And she gave something what to write about, but what I remember, I wrote that I am lovable, I am worthy, and today is a wonderful day. And day 1 passed, I didn't feel better. Day 2 passed, I didn't feel better. 1 week passed, I didn't feel better. But when I took period of time, I understood that these 3 things, that I'm lovable, I'm worthy, I'm having a good day, it really got into my mind. And I started to really feel better in these periods of time rather to compare before it. And now it's science-based, science-proven that repeating things, affirming things, lifts us up, changes even our belief system, what we think. Because the more things you think, the more you become, the more you feel like that. And affirmations is actually strategy number 2, how to feel better. It was actually a story with one of my clients I was working with. I was like, start saying affirmations to yourself every day. It doesn't matter which form, either writing, either listening to, I don't know, some kind of sounds of affirmations before going to sleep. Either it's a mirror, either it's your phone screen, doesn't matter. But say affirmations, good affirmations for yourself. And he was like, okay, I'm listening to YouTube and there are a few affirmations that I don't really feel comfortable with. There are a few affirmations when I'm just even starting to shake when I'm listening to them, not even saying, but listening to them. I'm like, that is amazing, because it means that these affirmations, these areas are the biggest focus you should put in terms of developing yourself, and you should repeat them 2, 3 times more than you did before. So affirming yourself positive things. Now, strategy number 3 is, right, when I broke up, of course, as everyone, I had a lot of thoughts which were not really positive. I was thinking and having doubts that maybe I am too negative to be in a successful relationship. Maybe I am too fat to attract the man that I want to attract. Maybe I'm too big of a control freak. Maybe my expectations are too high. Maybe nobody needs me. Maybe I will be forever single. All of these limiting thoughts were in my head constantly. And of course, they were bringing me down. It was not so difficult to notice that these thoughts were not really beneficial for my mood. But then, I was at that time actually very successful at my job. People were coming to me, my colleagues, members were coming to me and saying, Gitare, you're an example for me, you're so inspiring, this idea is great, oh my god, I want to learn that from you, and so on and so on. It was really peak time, good time in my career and my job. And at these times I was feeling good. I was feeling very good. When I was with my friends were uplifting me. I don't know if it was fake or not, doesn't matter. When I was with them, they were saying compliments to me and I felt good. And this is strategy number 3. Whenever you have bad thought, change it with a good thought. Now, why I'm saying that? It's also scientifically proven. Our mind cannot hold 2 opposite thoughts. For example, when people are jumping out of the plane, some people, or doing bungee jumping, any kind of jumping, yeah, where usually a lot of fear is involved. Some people are saying, oh my god, I'm so afraid, I'm so fearful, oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, usually I'm so, what did I say, fearful? Not fearful. I'm so afraid, yeah. But some people are saying, oh my god, I'm so excited. Even though it's very same action, and the feeling of the person who is saying, oh, I am afraid, and the person who is saying, oh my god, I'm so excited, are actually very similar in terms of tonation, in terms of how our nerve system is reacting. But excitement is more like a positive thought, and being afraid is more like negative thought. And this is when you become mindful of what you feel and you start to choose similarly tonated thoughts, emotions, but you can choose to have this emotion as more like positive one. For example, when you say, oh, I'm lonely, you can switch it and say, I'm peaceful, I am calm, right? So strategy number 3, choose opposite thoughts. Even though it feels a little bit fake, a little bit weird, choosing different thought, repeating it 20 times, for sure you will feel better. And strategy number 4 is very, very important for me. When I was after the breakup, I then watched on Netflix I'm Not Your Guru, which is Tony Robbins' movie about one of his conferences. It's my favorite movie. And Tony Robbins, most of the famous phrases is that life happens for us, not to us. And for me, it was always very difficult to get what is the difference. For me, I'm not native English speaker, as you can see. So for me, it was pretty difficult to understand, okay, what is the difference between for us and to us? But then, what I did after the breakup. After the breakup, as I mentioned, I enrolled into many courses. I was really into developing myself, growing myself, getting out of this horrible state after the breakup. And a lot of courses, a lot of coaches, mentors, hosts, they're suggesting to reflect, to analyze, to be mindful, to see what is actually the reason, to stop for the moment and see what is around. And me personally, I'm a very logical person, so I found myself that I'm really enjoying reflecting and analyzing what is happening. And I really started to analyze this idea of, okay, what does it mean? Maybe breakup happened not to me but for me, that it's for my benefit, that maybe it was meant to be. How could it be that maybe this breakup was actually beneficial for me? So what I really got interested into, what did I learn from this breakup? I really got interested into, I was asking a lot of questions. When I was feeling bad, I was like, okay, why do you feel bad? What triggered me to feel bad? What are the things that maybe I should have replied for this person to start feeling better? So I started to ask a lot of questions, put a lot of scenarios into the situations, especially when I was feeling bad. And what it gave me is actually strategy number 4, is being curious. When we are curious, even though it feels we are feeling bad, lonely, sad, down or something, it really doesn't affect us as much because we are learning from it. Curiosity is so much higher than all of the emotions, all of the negative emotions humans have. So, 4 strategies how to feel better. Number 1, power pose. Number 2, affirmations. Number 3, bringing opposite positive thought. And number 4 is being curious, asking questions which give some kind of solutions. So this, as I said, very compact, very packed, not too much of the content, too straight to the point, not much of the mumbling. And I really hope that it was useful for you. Maybe you got something new, how to start to feel better after the breakup.